Today we are going to see how to solve a multivariable unconstrained optimization problem through Hooke Jeeves method. So the problem is this. The problem is using Hooke Jeeves method, minimize this function. This is a two variable function, that is f of xy, and you have to take the initial point x0 as 0 0 and delta is the increment vector. So in the previous lecture already we have discussed the algorithm of Hooke Jeeves method. Now here we will use this algorithm and find out the optimal solution or find out the solution vector x such that the function value is minimum. So how to find? Let's see. So if we know the algorithm, then we can easily see that what to do. So first we have to do exploratory move, then we have to do pattern move. So if you remember, then carefully you can remember that there are two moves which we have to perform, and we have to steer the search and find out the minimum point. So first type of move is exploratory move. So in exploratory move, what happens? We have to search or we have to find the best point along the independent variables. Like here we have two variables x and y, so we have to explore the current point. Okay, we have to explore from the current point along x and along y. Then how to do? We have to see. So we have our x0 vector as 0 0, okay, or this is nothing but x0 y0. So first we have to explore in this direction, x direction. So we will do first iteration. So first iteration, exploratory move we have to do. So first exploratory move, what to do? We have to find this. So we have to find this x0 plus delta, okay, 1 we can say, then x0, then x0 minus delta 1. So how to solve these things? Let's see. So this is nothing but x0 plus delta 1 is this value you are taking, and delta 2 this value, because 1 corresponding to x, 2 corresponding to y. Now x0 plus delta 1 comma y will remain same. Now what will happen? If we see x0 is 0 0 plus 0.5, so it will be 0.5 comma 0. Similarly this will be 0 0, and the next one is x0 minus delta 1 comma y0. So this will be what? Minus 0.5 comma 0. So these are the things. So for corresponding this point we have function, and we write that function value as f plus, because we are adding delta 1, and for this the corresponding function we can write as f, and for this we are subtracting delta 1, so it will be f minus. Now if we see at 0.5 0 the function value is this, and at 0 0 the function value is 170. Now at minus 0.5 0 the function value is 171.81. After that what to do? We have to find f min. So f min is what? Minimum of f plus f minus. So minimum of this is what? This, that is 157.81. So this is the value. So this is the minimum value. So and corresponding x value is this. So we have to note down this one. Now this is the best point if we explore in x direction. Now what to do? We have to explore in y direction. So for y direction we have to start from this. Okay. So now x value will be 0.5 comma 0. So we have to add. So what we will do? 0.5 comma 0 plus 0.5. So this is first point. Then second point is 0.5 comma what? 0, same x value. Then third is 0.5 comma minus 0.5 because subtracting. Okay. So for corresponding those 3 points, we see the function value what? 0.5 will be 144.12, then 0.50 already we found 157.81, then third one is 165.62. Again for here we have to find f min. So f min is again minimum of these 3. So minimum of these 3 is 144.12. So corresponding x value is 0.5. Now, so what we got here? So initially we have x0 is 0, 0. Now we have x1. So this point is nothing but x1 because already we have 2 independent variable and along 2 independent variable the exploration is finished. So after finishing the exploration along all the independent variable, whatever x value we get, that will be our next best point. Okay. Now what to do? So this finishes the exploratory move. After that you have to do pattern move, pattern search move. Okay. So in pattern search move, what is the formula? Formula is xk plus 1 equal to xk plus xk minus xk minus 1, or simply I can write 2 into xk minus xk minus 1. So here xk is x1, xk minus 1 is x0. So what we will do? So that we have to write xp of 2. So xp of 2 will be what? 2 into this 0.5 comma 0.5, that is x1, minus x0, that is 0, 0. So what we will get? 1 comma 1. Now using this we can find 1 comma 1. So 1 comma 1 is the point we are getting after pattern move. But till now the first iteration not finished, because in first iteration we have to perform exploratory move, pattern move, then exploratory move. After that, whatever the point we are getting, that will be the best point in iteration 1. So what again we will do? After that we have to find again x and f. So if we see what we will do, with 1 we have to add 0.5, so 1.5, because delta 1 is 0.5, so 1.51, then second one is 1, 1, third one is 0.5 comma 1. If we see the corresponding function values, then what is the function value? So first one is 80.3125, then 106, 125.3125. So here we can see that the minimum value is this value. So corresponding x is this. So for exploration in y, we have to consider this point and we have to find the best point. So that we have to write. So if we do, so we will start with what? 1.5. Then 1 will be what? 1.5. 1.5, 1.5. Second x value is 1.51, same. Then third is 1.5, 0.5. So for this, let's see what are the function value. So first one is 63.125. then 80.3125, 95.625. So here also if we see, then we can see that the first point means 1.5, the function value 63.125, which is minimum. That means what we are getting? We are getting the point that is x2. So x2 will be 1.5, 1.5. So after this, the first iteration is finished. Okay. So in this way we can find out the optimum point. After that, what to do? Here we have to do one thing. Here we have to find the function value, because to proceed, next step we have to see the value f of x1. So if f of x1 is greater than f of x2, then true. We have to do another iteration. So f of x1, we know f of x1 at 0.5, 0.5 it will be 144.12, and f of x2 will get some value. Okay, and this will follow. Okay, you can find this answer will follow. Okay, now what to do? From second iteration onward, what we will do? We will do only one pattern search and one exploratory move. Then the iteration will finish. So remember, first iteration we have to conduct three things, that is exploratory move, pattern move, exploratory move. After that, from first iteration, after that second iteration onwards, pattern search move, then exploratory move, and like that third iteration also same. So two operations we have to do. So we'll see what are the values are coming, and then we'll do the second iteration. For second iteration, what we have to do? We have to find xp3. So xp3, how to find? We know x2, then x1. So we have to apply the formula 2 into this 1.5, 1.5 minus 0.5, 0.5. So if we do, then we can get what? 2.5, 2.5. So this is our xp3 point. Now what to do? After that, we have to do exploration, means 2.5 plus 0.5, 2.5. We have to find this. That will be 3, 2.5. Like that, 2.5, 2.5, then 2.5, sorry, 2, 2.5. These are the 3 points. Then we have to find the function value, minimum of the function value, and again we will repeat same thing for y direction, and after that we will get the x3 value, and the x3 value is, if you solve, we will get 3.0, 2.0. Okay, and for this the function value f of x3, okay, so this will be 0. Now we can see that this 0 is again less than f of x2. Okay, this also satisfies. If it satisfies, then what to do? We have to again find third iteration. So for third iteration, again we have to do pattern search. So xp4. So now if we do, then xp4 will be 4.5, 2.5. Okay, then x4 will be 4.2, sorry, 4, 2, and the function value f of x4 this will be 50. So here what we observe that f of x4, this is greater than f of x3. So if this thing happens, then what to do? We have to reduce the delta size. So now we have to reduce the delta size. So delta will be delta by 2, that is 0.25 comma 0.25. So by taking this delta value, we have to perform all the iteration. So we have to perform the iteration till we are getting a delta value very less. Okay, let it be 10 to the minus 3. Okay, if we achieve this one, then we have to stop, and that corresponding x value will be the optimal solution. But here we can see the interesting thing that the function z is a squared function. So the minimum of squared function will be always 0, because minimum of this is 0 and minimum of the second term will be 0. So ultimately the minimum will be 0, which we achieved here. That's why the answer is this, x3 is 3, 2. So in this way we can solve any problem or any multivariable unconstrained optimization problem through Hooke Jeeves pattern search algorithm.